could handle it though, I could handle it. People say, well, Gabriel, you go up there and you make fun of yourself. No, I don't. I come up here and I tell you the things that I heard people say. There's a difference. Sometimes I set myself up for jokes and I don't realize it. 3 years ago, I bought a Beetle, not even thinking. That's not the joke, shut up. See, I can't even tell you guys this story already. I wasn't thinking. I bought the car because it was affordable, economical, brand new freaking Beetle for like 17 grand. I was like, first new car. I go to show it off at my friend Martin's house. I thought it was nice. I pull up, Martin! He lives in the hood. I don't get out of the car. Across the street, there are these gang members. The kind of gang members that don't really get into, like shooting people and stuff like that. They just hang out on the porch and talk a lot of smack. And so I'm there in a Beetle, and across the street I hear this, right? I'm like, Martin! And over here I hear, Órale! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How'd you get in there, is it? Hurry up, Martin! 2 months later, I go back to pick him up. Now I've had some time to work on the car, right? I put some rims on it, some stickers. I put a chip in the motor so it goes faster. I thought it was bad, right? I pull up. Martin! Órale! I'm not turning around. Hey! Hey! I don't see you. What? Check it out, it's the Fat and the Furious. I didn't even wait, man. Got rid of that car, man. I traded it in and got myself a big old SUV. Oh, it was nice for a while. This car freaking sucked on mileage, so man, I got 11 miles to the gallon. Oh, you cannot be badass in a car that kills gas like I kill tacos. You can't be at the stoplight trying to intimidate other cars. What? Whoa. $20 right there. Hell no, man. But it was kind of cool. It had a GPS navigational system in it, an OnStar, which was really cool. I'm driving and all of a sudden this girl's talking to me. Right turn up ahead. In 3/4 of a mile, left turn. And I'm like, whatever you say, baby. Handle it though, I can handle it. People say, well, Gabriel, you go up there and you make fun of yourself. No, I don't. I come up here and I tell you the things that I heard people say. There's a difference. Sometimes I set myself up for jokes and I don't realize it. 3 years ago, I bought a Beetle, not even thinking. That's not the joke, shut up. See, I can't even tell you guys this story already. I wasn't thinking. I bought the car because it was affordable, economical, brand new freaking Beetle for like 17 grand. I was like, first new car. I go to show it off at my friend Martin's house. I thought it was nice. I pull up, Martin! He lives in the hood. I don't get out of the car. Across the street, there are these gang members. The kind of gang members, they don't really get into, like shooting people and stuff like that. They just hang out on the porch and talk a lot of smack. And so I'm there in a Beetle, and across the street, I hear this, right? I'm like, Martin! And over here, I hear, Órale! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How'd you get in there, is it? Hurry up, Martin! 2 months later, I go back to pick him up. Now I've had some time to work on the car, right? I put some rims on it, some stickers. I put a chip in the motor so it goes faster. I thought it was bad, right? I pull up. Martin! Órale! I'm not turning around. Hey! Hey! I don't see you. Yoo-hoo! Hey! Oh! What? Check it out, eh? It's the Fat and the Furious. I didn't even wait, man. Got rid of that car, man. I traded it in and got myself a big old SUV. Oh, it was nice for a while. This car freaking sucked on mileage, so man, I got 11 miles to the gallon. Oh, you cannot be badass in a car that kills gas like I kill tacos. You can't be at the stoplight trying to intimidate other cars. What? Whoa. $20 right there. Hell no, man. But it was kind of cool. It had a GPS navigational system in it, an OnStar, which was really cool. I'm driving and all of a sudden this girl's talking to me. Right turn up ahead. In 3/4 tenths of a mile, left turn. And I'm like, whatever you say, baby. Gentlemen, to another happy episode of Stand Up Revolution, the highlight show. I am your host, Gabriel Iglesias, coming to you from Long Beach, California.
What happened to Maker Studios when you were recording in Culver City?
That's a long story. Kind of the same thing that happened to Ray without this lawsuit. Anyways, you guys, I am now here in the LBC. For shizzle nizzle, yeah. And I'm about to give to you a new video, you guys, because I'm pumped up, I'm excited. They just fed me and my sugar is spiked. So here you go, you guys. A good friend of mine by the name of G. Riley. He's the guy that I played a practical joke on with my buddy Martin called the Racist Gift Basket, and he's about to share some more with you. The guy's hysterical. He's funny. No more talking from me. Here he is, G. Riley.
Did he just say I was in Jaws? Come on now, we know the only thing in Jaws that was black was the screen when the credits started rolling. I gotta thank you though for the Racist Gift Basket bit, man. No, I gotta thank him, because you know what, man? I can do shows and people bring me chicken, man. I ain't shot for my family in 2 years. I got you. I love these guys, man. We travel all over the place, man. They had me up in places where I've never been before. Like, they had me in North Dakota and South Dakota. Now, y'all know the name of the tour, Stand Up Revolution Tour. But when we got up there, it's the Raising the Oatmeal Tour, because I'm the only brother around. For the most part, everybody was nice. But there was always somebody that made that comment, or somebody that made that look. They looked at me like, what you doing here? And I've learned to appreciate those people, because it's the subtle racism that I don't like. You know, I'm gonna give you an example. Went to a fast food restaurant one day, and I ordered some nuggets, some chicken nuggets. And there were 2 girls in there, and they also ordered nuggets. And the little girl behind the counter, she looks at the first girl, and she goes, "What kind of sauce would you like with your nuggets?" And the little girl goes, "I want honey mustard." And then she looked at the other girl, and she goes, "What kind of sauce would you like with your nuggets?" And she said, "I want sweet and sour." And she turned and looked at me, she said, "You want barbecue sauce, right?" I said, "Give me sweet and sour." I swear to God, she turned around, she said, "He know damn well he don't want no sweet and sour." I said, "Wait a minute, excuse me. What did you say? No, what did you say? I heard you. What did you say?" And she said, "I am so sorry, sir. I am terribly sorry. I'm having a rough day. I had a fight with my boyfriend before I came to work, and he looked just like you. That was just wrong. I'll get my supervisor for you if you'd like." And I felt bad. You know, when I looked at it, I said, "You know, sweetheart, that's not gonna be necessary. Go ahead and give me that barbecue sauce." But because of your ignorance, I want 6 of them. Give me 6 of them. I don't let things bother me, man. I'm happy, man. I'm in a good place in my life. I'm doing what I love. This is what I do. You know, I know. I work hard to get here, and now, all of a sudden, that I'm here, right in the middle of my career, comedy wants to switch up. Because now I come in the comedy club and I say something that's inappropriate, and you got a video camera on your phone, and you video me, and then you put it on YouTube, then it ends up on TMZ, and now I'm an asshole. Let me explain something. You can't get mad or upset at anything that's said in a comedy club. You getting upset is equivalent to me being in the men's room and I fart, and the guy next to me goes, "Hey, man, what's wrong with you, man?" Like, this is where it happens, man. This is where it goes down. We see the world different. It's that simple. It's that simple. Did you guys see King Kong? Did you guys see King Kong? The original King Kong, the black and white King Kong. You remember that scene in King Kong when she was in the apartment and all of a sudden King Kong's face came by the window? And all you saw was King Kong's face in the window? You remember how scared she was when she saw King Kong's face? Imagine how scared the woman was that lived 10 floors below her. 11 floors below her. 12 floors below her. I'm G. Riley. Thank you for having me.
There you have him, you guys. G. Riley. Please follow him right there, and you let him know.
Gabriel said to follow you.
Hashtag Fluffy sent me. That's right, you guys. It's not about me. It's about my buddy G. He's a funny guy, and he needs more love. He loves love. So give it to him if you like him. So you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will be back here next week with some more energy, some more laughs, and some more fun coming to you from the LBC. That's right, people. Long Beach, California. Gabriel Iglesias, Stand Up Revolution, the highlight show. I'm out of here. Let's go sell some stuff.
Let me buy your cell phone right quick, man. Like that. There goes the iPhone, right?
Dad, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, what? Tell me what? They stole my phone. I'm like, that's why you're talking.
You know my next guest as Fluffy, the comedian, performing to sold-out shows all over the world. He can currently be seen with Marlon Wayans in A Haunted House 2. Take a look.
I just moved in with my girl right here. Well, he was just wondering maybe if you wanted to add us to your route.
Are you serious? Dude, I live here, puto. It's my house.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I just assumed you got the gloves and the hat and the lawnmower and the truck.
Oh, because I'm Mexican. I must be Jose.
Are you?
No, fool. My name is Miguel.
Is that your truck?
Yeah, that's my truck.
And who's Jose?
That's my middle name.
Please welcome Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh my God, this is so cool. This is so exciting. Finally, this is like a childhood dream come true right here, you guys. I'm on the Arsenio Hall show. Hell yeah. And I'm 100 pounds lighter. Thank you. And everybody in the front is like, well, how big were you? Yeah, no kidding, man. And for me, this is so exciting because, like, I'm backstage talking to Marlon, and we're watching the clips, and for the first time, I get to actually promote a film. Like, a year ago, I got to do a movie called Magic Mike, and I couldn't really promote it because, Well, not for kids anyway. You know, hey kids, go tell your parents to take you to see, you know.
Está sucio, cochino.
Yeah, so I couldn't do that. And then, you know, a few months later, I went from an R-rated film about male strippers to a Disney film called Planes. And to do a Disney film, you guys, is amazing because you cannot work for a bigger company than Disney. You know, you work for Disney? No, seriously. You work for Disney? Woo! It's like a relationship because before I worked for Disney, no one wanted to work with me. You know, all of a sudden you get a hold of a good one and everyone is calling. You know, Nickelodeon was calling, Fox Sports and Cartoon Network. And Disney makes you feel very comfortable. They let you know right away. Gabriel, you have nothing to worry about. Disney is going to take really good care of you. Really good care of you. And then Nickelodeon called and said, we'll do things Disney won't. And I was like, well, hello, Nickelodeon. So there I go, cheating on Disney. I go to Nickelodeon Studios in Burbank because they want to pitch me a cartoon. And to get a show pitched to you is very different than auditioning. I walk in and the director comes out and she was really cool. She's like, let me just cut to the chase. This is a special cartoon here at Nickelodeon. It's about a little toy car. This toy car has a bunch of other little friends that are also toy cars. Each toy car has its own individual personality. There's the happy car, there's sad car, there's crazy car. And one of these toy cars, we need to be a little different. And in Hollywood, when they say different, they mean Mexican. That's what they mean. They'll never tell you that because it's a little politically incorrect. You know, we want you to play it. No. So what they do is they give you a series of suggestive words to let you know the type of direction they want you to take a certain character. So they walk me into a sound room. They close the door. They put me in front of a podium with a microphone and a script. And they give me the headphones. I put them on. And then the director goes behind the glass. And she starts to talk to me through a PA system. And she's like,
Okay, listen, Gabriel. If you could just read the top line, we're going to figure this character out, and then we're going to take it from there, okay? Whenever you're ready.
So the line that I'm supposed to read is, hey, guys, I can't believe we're all here. So I'm like, I got this. Here we go. This is Gabriel Iglesias. Take one. Hey, guys, I can't believe that we're all here.
Okay, listen, that's really good. Really, really good. If you could just do me a favor and give me a little spice. That would be super.
As soon as I heard her say spice, I'm like, oh my God, they want me to play it like a gardener. Now I realize I messed up. So I'm like, oh, here we go. Fine. This is Gabriel Iglesias, take two. Hey guys, I cannot believe that we are all here.
Okay, listen, you sound really unenthusiastic. If you could do me a favor and give me more energy and double the spice. I'm talking muy caliente, okay? Whenever you're ready.
This is Gabriel Iglesias, take three. Hey guys, I cannot believe that we are all here.
Okay, listen, we know you do sound effects in your show. Can you give us a sound effect for a toy car?
I'm like, toy car, I got this, no problem. Here we go.
Can you put spice on that?
They want me to put an accent on a sound effect. I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know. Varum.
Can you give us anything else?
I am so frustrated. I'm so annoyed. I'm so ready to walk. I just grab the microphone and I do this. Just as I'm about to take off my headphones, she looks at me and she says,
Perfect.
thanks you guys very much for having me. Thank you, Arsenio.
Funny man. We'll be right back, funny man. Yes. GI, ladies and gentlemen. Gabriel Iglesias. So you are in Marlon's new movie, Haunted House 2, and based on the clip, it looks like you're a landscaper.
Yeah. I love how you put that. And some people kind of give me a hard time for playing a gardener. And I'm like, look, it's a spoof film. I'm playing a stereotype to the next level. And you know, as a comedian, especially a brown one, I've always made it a point to not play those certain stereotypes. But then I get a phone call from Marlon. He's like, look, man, you want to be in my movie? I'm like, you're kidding. He goes, for real, you want to be in my movie? I'm like, what am I playing? And he goes, you're my neighbor. I said, I'm your neighbor. He goes, you're my neighbor. I said, I'm in. I said, what does the guy do? He goes, he's a gardener. I'm like, shit! And, sorry, we'll bleep that.
Que malo. Yeah.
Now, you know, some nights when I leave here heading home, I put on Comedy Central. They have a block of radio on Sirius, and you get played a lot. You entertain me. You make me laugh.
Thank you.
Would you, now that you're in films, doing things like that, would you ever quit stand-up?
No matter how much film I get in my life, I will never stop doing stand-up. Stand-up is my number one love. And I mean, and you can quote me on this, bet millions. I don't care how many millions they throw at me, I will never stop doing stand-up. There's nothing like this kind of instant love.
Live, man.
You don't get that from a camera unless you're Marlon having sex with a doll. At Marlon Wayans, people, follow him.
He's such a whore. Yeah.
Sure. I love voices. I love it. Sometimes you close your eyes and you can't even believe he's still
Oh my
there.
God, Arsenio is so hot. He's so hot.
Be sure to check out Gabriel in a Haunted House 2. Theaters everywhere right now.
Now to everyone watching at home who's freaking out like, oh my God!
I didn't sign up for this.
People tell me all the time, you know, why do you talk about your son so much? Because he won't leave. My son's 19 years old, high school graduate. He has all his shots, ladies. We're off to do an interview with Snoop Dogg. Snoop pulls out the biggest blunt I have ever seen. My publicist is like, no! The whole time Snoop is like, Fluffy going puffy today. Always wanted to meet Chris Rock, so I bought myself a ticket, go to the side of the stage, and there's Chris Rock in the background. Look who it is! It's the king of the Mexicans. It's happening! I think I just hurt myself.
They started with a mic and a shared dream. Two paths carved from different stories, united by one gift, making you laugh. For over 30 years, they've lit up stages around the globe. Now, the two biggest names in comedy have teamed up for the biggest show of all time. Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias, Joe Coy.
One night only, Fluffy and Joe on stage, SoFi Stadium.
The home of the Rams, Super Bowl, WrestleMania, and now the biggest comedy show of all time.
March 21st, 2026, Los Angeles. SoFi Stadium. Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias, Joe Coy. One night only.
Load up the car, load up the truck, rent a bus, bring everyone.
I can't wait to see you guys there.
What?
Let's go.
Hey, you guys, this is Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh my God, we know who it is. We're on your channel.
Yes, you are, and I'm here to let you know that I have something very, very special for you. A gift for moi. No, actually, it's a gift for you. So check this out, you guys. My friend Gina Brion has a brand new comedy special called Pacifically Speaking. She'll explain the whole thing. I just want you guys to know that I'm a big part of this, and it's my pleasure to introduce you guys. So check out a little sneak peek of the new special, Pacifically Speaking. Gotta say that right, or she'll get mad. Coño, no se dice así. And then check it out. Actually,
I used to be jealous of those girls because I think guys thought that was so hot. And then I realized if you have that kind of accent your entire
The date's gonna appear because they're always switching things around because Nuva can't make up their mind on what day they want to air stuff. So it'll appear right here somewhere. And don't forget to follow Gina right there. And follow me right there. And subscribe right there. Because that's how we roll, people. Check it out. Specifically speaking, right here. A lot of people are wondering, yeah, are those stories true? Yeah, they're real. First of all, that's why I have them on the show, so people can say, oh, there is an actual Martine. Hell yeah, he's very real. Look at him. You can't fake that. Hell no, man. But just so you guys know, all the stories that you guys have heard in the past from my specials are all very true, from Martin to my buddies going down the Disneyland ride to my son, Frankie. You know, some of you actually question that when I'm at the malls or at airport. Do you really have a son named Frankie? I really do. You know, he's 13 years old. He looks exactly like me. And why is that strange? Because I've only had him for 4 years. He's technically my stepson, but I don't like to call him that because then automatically it feels like I'm trying to be detached, you know? He's mine. Plus, he looks, like I said, exactly like me. And I figured with time, he'd grow and stretch and start to look different, but he's just taller. You know? I have friends who I haven't seen in years come over the house and they see him and they freak out. They're like, dude, when did you find time to have a kid? And I'm like, I just got him. Like, he looks just like you. I go, not bad for aftermarket, huh? I go, he's a certified pre-owned. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. Hercules, 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 Hercules. Good kid. And I tried to adopt him. Tried. But then I come to find out my girl didn't have sole custody, so I had to get a lawyer. And then the lawyer says, are you this serious about Frankie? And I said, yes, I am. He says, well, Gabriel, the easiest thing for you to do is get married. I'm like, are you serious? We're gonna get married? And my lawyer, who I'm paying, got mad at me. You mean to tell me you are willing to adopt her son, but you're not willing to get married? I'm like, dude, I'm always gonna like him. I think that's funny because there's a lot of you clapping, but there's some of you that are nervous. Like, I want to clap, but she's right there. It's too real. And then, of course, I get people asking me, well, okay, all right, you have a son. Do you ever think about expanding your family, you know? All the time. It's just that right now, you guys, I'm working a lot. And it's not to say that, you know, there hasn't been possibilities because I've had a couple scares, you know? And ladies, I'll let you know right now, if you ever think that you might be pregnant, don't do what my girl did to me. You know, it's 2 a.m. I'm already asleep, and she's complaining, I'm so nauseous. I don't feel good. And I wake up, you okay? I think I'm pregnant. Good night. And she rolls over. Hey! What? I go, we gotta find out. Well, what are you gonna do? 24-hour Walgreens, that's what we're gonna do. I get inside of Walgreens, I don't even have a clue as to where to find a pregnancy test. I'm looking at all the aisles. They don't have one that says, oops. You know, so I start going up and down, trying to find a pregnancy test. And then I find one, right? And I'm reading it. And as I'm reading it, I started noticing all the other products that were next to it. And I come to find something out. And that is that Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, and Walmart have all figured out the evolution of life. And they grabbed all the products that are necessary for a life, and they stuck them in one aisle, and they put them in order according to how you mess up. And some of you actually know what I'm talking about. But the next time you go to one of those stores and you see that aisle I'm talking about, you're gonna laugh your ass off because you're gonna think of me, and you're gonna be like, you know, people are gonna be like, what's so funny? Oh my God, Fluffy. Because you are going to see exactly what I saw, the evolution of life. As soon as you turn the corner, first thing you're going to see, condoms. Next to that, lubricant. Next to that, pregnancy test. Next to that, Pampers. Next to that, formula. And at the end of the aisle, they sell beer.
Systematic, healthy, husky, fluffy. Drop through fanatic, ladies check out the figure. Curvaceous and climatic, man, he's hotter than a tan on a Jersey Shore fanatic.
Look here, Nacho,
Mr. Fabulous and road trip. Fluffy, the palm tree to your toothpick. Refrigerator, laughing stater, cracking smiles to South Decatur. Hits and giggles, instigator, Fluffalicious makes it greater. Say hello, this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. It's time to let you know this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. Yeah, yo, Fluffy, what's the status? Show enough, yo, who's the baddest? Yo, hit them funny bones with them comedic acrobatics. Feel the force, boy, quit all that chatter. I just get more fluffy. Hopefully the chocolate cake is fatter. Chocolate cake, fluffy. Word Hawaii.
Hello, you guys. This is Gabriel Iglesias, and this is a super close-up pic thing right there. I won't do that to you guys anymore. I'm coming to you from beautiful Savannah, Georgia, where I'm currently making a movie with Channing Tatum. Oh my God, he is so sexy. Gabriel's such a name dropper. Yes, I am. Wouldn't you? I think so. So this is what's going on. My Fluffy movie is now available on DVD. Now, I know some of you are like, dude, I've had the bootleg for like a month. I know. Universal moves a little slow. But it's okay. You can't hate on them. They got a lot of big movies and my little one. So, it's not every day I tell people that they have my little one. But this is what's going on. Here's a clip of the movie, and I want you guys to check it out, have some fun with it, share it if you like it, and if you don't like it, then just you don't have to do anything. But I wanted to put this out there for you guys to enjoy, and if you're out of the United States and you want to get yourself a copy, you can order from one of those websites that you'll see on the screen. And if that doesn't work for you and you need to download it illegally, I'm not mad at you. And as a matter of fact, it's the big company's fault for not distributing it worldwide. So yeah, do what you gotta do. Fluffy don't mind. He don't mind. I'm sitting on a nice comfy red couch. My life is okay. So share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna post something else up next week, and check it out. Alright, otherwise I will see you guys later, and look for Magic Mike XXL in theaters July of 2015. That's right, Fluffy gonna get naked. Oh!
Martin and I just got back from India. Yeah. So let me tell you, I started posting on Facebook and Twitter that we were going to go out there to do these shows. And then people started sending me messages, questioning what I was going to do. First of all, are they going to understand you in India? Will they understand English okay? Will they be able to follow along with your stories? Once we got there, I come to find out that more people speak English in India than in all of the US and Canada put together. Might as well throw Mexico in there for extra credit. Because there's that many people, and yes, they have the internet. They got the internet, they got Bollywood, they got Hollywood. They understand American culture so much more than we understand theirs. Second thing, people tried to warn me about going over there. Gabriel, be careful. India is a third world country. Don't drink the water in India. It contains parasites that'll make you really sick. Don't eat the food from the street people, especially the street meat. It contains a parasite that'll make you really sick. And most importantly, there's a lot of crime over there. Don't stay out late. When the sun goes down, you go down. I'm like, is it that bad? Parasites. So I'm like, let me get this straight. There's a lot of crime. Don't stay out late. Don't eat any of the food from the street vendors. And don't drink the water. Why does that sound familiar? Mexico. When Martin and I got over there, we found out that Indian people and Mexican people have so much in common, you guys. I'm telling you, it's insane how similar we are, especially the food. The food is so similar. For example, Mexicans love tortillas. Indian people love naan bread, which is a fluffier form of a tortilla. Mexicans love chicken. Indians love chicken. Mexicans love hot and spicy. Indians invented hot and spicy. Most popular drink in Mexico is Fanta. Most popular drink in India is Fanta. Indian people worship cows. Mexicans love barbecues. A lot of similarities. Most of the people that I met over there were very hardworking and humble. And I gotta tell you, every time I talked to someone, I was always greeted the same way. They'd look at me, they'd put their hands together, they'd do a little bow, and they say, Namaste, which is an endearing hello. It's really nice and sweet. And then I noticed that Indian people, when you're talking to them, do this thing with their head, where it will begin to move side to side as they're speaking. Now, at first when you notice it, you think, oh, he slept wrong. He just got a kink in his neck. Get a Tempur-Pedic! Now, when they start speaking, their head starts moving. And I noticed this. The guy is checking us into the hotel, and he's really cool. He's like, listen, if you have any problems at all, okay, you call the front desk, you press 0. We will send somebody to your room to help you. Whatever you need, we got it for you right here, okay? It's very good. Now, one thing I notice is the more they talk and the more excited Indian people get, the more the head starts to move around. Somebody at the hotel yelled out to the clerk, that's Fluffy. And the guy was like, oh my God, I don't believe it. I can do it. I thought it was you. I thought it was you. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. This is so crazy. Oh my God, Fluffy, Fluffy, Fluffy. Even crazier than that is that the mouth is actually connected to the neck. When the mouth stops moving, the head stops wherever the mouth left off. And when you see Indian people talking to each other, you can see it. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, okay, hold on. Wait, hold on, wait, okay. Like if you're Indian and you stutter, you are so screwed. Somebody stop him! I'm not gonna lie, you guys. When I first saw this happen, I thought it was hysterical. I thought it was funny. But then I started thinking about it. Head movement is just a form of expression. No matter where you live in this world, people express themselves in their own unique way, whether through facial expressions, hand gestures, body movement, extra words. Everywhere you go, things are different, and that's just how they express themselves in India. Now back to the whole Indians-Mexican thing. That is something else that we share in common with Indian people. Head movement. Now some of you in the building tonight are like, stupid, we don't have head movement. Yes, we do. It's a little different. See, with Indian people, the head movement is side to side. Mexicans, our head movement is front to back. The difference between that is that with Mexicans, we have to be very, very upset in order for you to see the head movement. Otherwise, you can't tell. With Indians, it's all the time. Oh, today is such a nice day. It is such a beautiful day today. I'm so happy. It's very nice, very good. Oh my God, I can't believe it's so nice. It's such a pretty. Mexicans, when we're mad, that's when it comes out. For non-Latinos, hey, trust me, you cut off a Mexican in traffic, see what happens. ¡Sácate, pendejo! ¡Lárgate, cabrón! ¡Quítate, desgraciado! That's funny. I don't know why the black people are laughing. You guys take it all. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, hell no. I know he ain't talking about me. I hit a bell. I hit a bell. I made myself dizzy doing it. So let me tell you guys, if you ever get the opportunity to travel to India, I encourage you to check it out. You are gonna see some beautiful things. You are gonna see some amazing things. You are gonna see some sad, depressing things and some real horrible things. Overall, it's a well-balanced trip. But when you get back home here to the United States, you will have a whole different appreciation for your life. Believe that. I guarantee this, you guys. There's a lot of people in India, and with a lot of people comes a lot of traffic. First things first, American traffic and Indian traffic, very different. Here, whatever happens on the freeway will stop the whole freeway. In India, there's 10 times the traffic, but it moves. See, the problem is Americans, we're fascinated by accidents. We're fascinated by the idea of seeing potential death. That's why we slow down on the freeways. We say we don't want to see it, but what happens in traffic? You know,
What's going on over there?
there doesn't even have to be a collision. You could be on the 101 freeway and a car has a tire blowout and it spins. Doesn't hit anything. It's now facing oncoming traffic. You know what happens to the rest of the freeway? Even on the other freeway where there's no accident. And again,
What's going on? What's going on?
I'm sorry, hey, somebody might be dead. Sorry. In India, if there's an accident in the middle of the street, you know what they do? They drive right around it. They don't stop. And it's not that they're not sensitive to the situation. They are. It's just that there's so much chaos that happens on a regular basis. They just need to get to work. They do see what's happening. And believe me, they're heartfelt. You know, they'll drive around. I am so sorry for you. Nothing stops the flow of traffic in India. They need to get from point A to point B. And so they go. If there's an accident, they drive around. If there's something blocking the street, they get on the sidewalk to go around. It's amazing the way they drive. And here's something else. No one uses turn signals over there. No one uses turn signals. They use a horn. Now, if you go to India tomorrow, from the time you get there to the time you leave, you're constantly going to hear a horn. It's an actual language when people are driving. I'll show you. You're driving? Car on your right. Car on your left. Light up ahead. They talk to each other while they're driving, and they barely miss each other every single time. Also, you'll be on the 101 freeway here, and there'll be 6 lanes. In India, you'll see 6 lanes, but guess what? You'll see 12 cars across. Yes, they have lines, but they're basically there to let you know more or less the direction you might want to go in. They're this close to each other. And even at the light, they communicate. You see everything. Cars, trucks, vans, motorcycles, pedestrians, cows, children, all waiting for the light. And they talk at the light with the horn. Very good, you can go, you can go. Welcome, you're welcome, go, go. Nothing stops the flow of traffic over there. Indian people drive. Think of ants. You know how ants travel in a straight line? And if there's something in the way like a rock, ants will split up, go around the rock and reunite or climb over the rock. Worst case scenario, they dig a hole and go under the rock. That's the mentality of driving in India. A man can get shot in the middle of the street. People just look at each other. Somebody pick him up. And they'll drag his ass onto the sidewalk. And if there's an accident and they need to get around, guess what's gonna happen to that guy on the sidewalk? Nothing stops the flow of traffic in India except a cow. Now, I know we've always heard the stories and the jokes about, oh, Indian people don't eat hamburgers. I asked the question and I found out. It's believed that cows are people who have died and they've been reincarnated and their new life is now the cow, which is why they don't eat them and why they give them all the love and respect in the world over there. I saw this firsthand. There's a cow crossing the street while we're driving. And the cows know, they're cocky. They know that they can cross. Freaking, all the cars. And the cows out there all cocky. Gling, 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 gling. No one honks at the cows. No one yells at the cows. No one touches the cows. They wait for the cows to finish crossing. The cow that we had laid down. The driver just shut off the car. Started tweeting. There is a cow in the middle of the street. Hashtag Momo. I asked the driver, what's going on? Sir, there is a cow. I see that there's a cow. Are you gonna honk at it, go around? What's gonna happen? We cannot honk at the cow. We must wait for the cow to move. You're kidding. I am not kidding. We must wait for the cow. We drove past a dead body 15 minutes ago. That is probably him. Like seriously, the driving situation over there is so intense, you guys. One morning while we're there, I needed to get to the airport fast because I overslept. And so I get in the cab and I hand the driver a $50 bill. And I go, sir, I am running very late. I need to get to the airport as soon as possible. Whatever side street you have to take or back road, I'm all for it. Whatever you have to do, let's do it. And I hand him the money and he goes, very good, let's go. And we take off. The guy is hitting anywhere from 50 to 70 miles an hour on the street. We are making incredible time. I notice that we're heading in the direction of a red light. You ever been in a car with someone and you're paying attention to what's going on and you notice that you're about to hit a red light and you know how you start to mentally and physically prepare yourself for the deceleration of the car, and you start anticipating the pressure from the brake. And if you don't get the sensation of slowing down by a certain point, all alarms go off in your head and you sock the driver in the chest. Hey! Not only did I not get the sensation of slowing down, I got the opposite. He gunned it towards the light. And it caught me off guard. I couldn't even scream. I was like, and then I got air. Hey, pull over, pull over. He didn't even know what he did. He looks at me, he goes, what is wrong? What do you mean, what is wrong? Dude, didn't you see the red light? As calm as can be. Didn't you see there was no one there? You told me, whatever you have to do, okay? Whatever you have to do, you do. Do you want to yell or do you want to make plain? He made a good point. I sounded like a third grader. I want to make plain. Like seriously, that's a video game I want to see. I want to see Grand Theft Auto India.
It's on.
Oh, it's so on.
Why don't we settle this on the field?
Enough talk, let's rumble.
See you soon, big dog.
Yeah.
Y'all are strange. Good thing you guys are here. We need judges.
To decide who wins the coffee house games, to see who gets full custody of a 7-meat breakfast burrito.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Tale as old as time.
The odds of a win increase if you maintain an aerodynamic form while increasing the velocity and decreasing drag.
What?
Just run fast.
Woohoo!
This is gonna be my new dating profile pic. Take that, Marsha. Big Show, you ready to go do some good with me? It's showtime.
Kill Mr. Ochoa.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Oh, I'm coming for you on the count of 2.
It's going down, Charlie Brown.
Woo! Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah! Is this like a normal day for you guys?
Can't be beat, won't be beat.
So let me tell you guys, I'm in the doctor's office and he tells me, he says, listen, Gabriel, obviously working out isn't cutting it. I have a friend who specializes in gastric bypass. And I think it would benefit you greatly to at least listen to what the guy has to say. It couldn't hurt. So he hands me a card. The card says BH Surgical Center. I make an appointment. I show up to this place. I get to the door. The door doesn't say BH Surgical Center. It actually says Center for the Morbidly Obese. Yeah, that shit's not cute. So I figure I'm there, I might as well check it out. So I walk in, I go over to the receptionist, and I ask, right spot? And she was cool. She was like,
Yes, sir, you're in the right location.
can I ask you something?
Absolutely.
Why does it say Center for the Morbidly Obese on the door?
The doctors prefer it that way.
Why don't you have that on the card?
Because then you won't come in. First time?
Yeah, first time. So she hands me a clipboard, and she goes,
Please take this clipboard and have a seat. They'll call you in a few minutes.
So I turn around and I sit down on this couch, and I start filling out the paperwork. And it wasn't like insurance forms and stuff like that. It was actually more of like a questionnaire. They ask you a bunch of questions, and you have to answer from 1 to 10 how unhealthy you think you are. And it's not going good. It's not. I'm like, oh, freaking 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And as I'm filling out the paperwork outside the door, I hear. All of a sudden, the door opens up, and this dude walks in, freaking. I was like, oh my God, you're morbid. Immediately, my score got better. I'm like, shoot, I'm a 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm healthy by default. He makes his way over to the receptionist, and she's like,
Are you here for the 8:30? Is this your first time here? Because the doctors prefer it that way. Because then you won't come in. Oh, God. Take this clipboard and have a seat. They'll call you in a few minutes.
So he turns around, and he looks at me and my sofa, and he's like, I swear it was like the opening scene to the movie Pacific Rim. He's like, I was like, ah! No one's sitting here. Yeah, it's all you, bro. guys.
All the way from Long Beach, California. Here, Gabriel Iglesias.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, that's right. I don't have a budget this week, so I had to introduce myself. And it sounded really cool, kind of. So, here it goes, you guys. Another exciting episode of Stand Up Revolution, the highlight show. And this week, I want to feature a friend of mine by the name of Gene Pompa. This guy's hysterical. He's funny. I've known him forever. He's a good dude. You're going to love him. So, without further ado,
ladies and gentlemen, Gene Pompa.
Recently had to call information. I do not call information anymore, because when you call information now, you don't even speak to a real human being. You speak to that damn computer, right? Like you'll call them up, city and state, Sacramento, California, San Diego, California. Is this correct? You're like, no, Sacramento, California. San Francisco, California. Finally, out of frustration, you just try to hit like every other hard consonant. Sacramento, California. San Luis Obispo. And the deal is, if you want to talk to a live operator now, you have to yell something that's completely incoherent. I said, because you know they're fucking listening. That's when they always get on the line. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I said, Sacramento, you lazy bitch. Why don't you pick up the phone the first 6 times and not traumatize the shit out of me? Just trying to find Pizza Hut. I've never been with a hooker, right? So 10 years ago in Vegas, this friend of mine tells me I'm with hookers all the time. No matter what they charge, I only offer them $100, take it or leave it. I always get something. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna try that. So I'm at the bar, there's a prostitute there. She's like, hey, do you wanna go out on a date? I said, all right, what's the deal? She said, it's $350. I got all nervous, I forgot what I was supposed to say. And all I could come up with is I can't, because my mom only gave me $100. I've been with the same woman for a little while, so to spice things up, we have to do a lot of role playing, right? So sometimes, she'll come to the door dressed as a hooker, and then I'll take her in the bathroom, I'll make a love to her in the shower, I'll leave $100 on the bathroom sink, then I'll go in the living room, I'll put on my pimp outfit, and I take the money back. I go, hey man, you short bitch. Where is the rest of my money? I'm gonna let you blow me for the difference. It's your first day and you're new. Me and the old lady, we are having trouble in our sex life. So we're gonna go see this sex therapist. And she recommended we use these sex toys. And I don't know if you've used sex toys, but like they're not really toys. Any household item will work. So her favorite sex toy turned out to be a tube of toothpaste. No, it worked out great because now for the sake of a better word, her squack always smells minty fresh. And I have 30% fewer cavities. You guys get that one? See, the toothpaste that reminds me to brush my teeth before I chow down on her box. They call it squack because when it gets all wet and delicious, it goes squickety squack. Thank you, folks. Good night.
There you have him, you guys, Mr. Gene Pompa. Please don't forget to follow him right there because he's one of those guys that will follow you back, and you might actually like it. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, you guys. It's been pretty fun this week, exciting. I gotta get going. I got a massage across the street because that's the kind of neighborhood we're in. It's gonna be fun, you guys. I'll see you next week with more Stand Up Revolution, the highlight show. Gene Pompa.
You know why men like to text so much? Because they want to communicate with you, but they don't want to talk to you.
Dad, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, what? Tell me what? They stole my phone. I'm like, that's why you're talking.
We wish you a Merry Fluffy. We wish you.
I know you guys are saying, it's not Christmas yet. It's not the holidays. What gifts? What gives you guys is it's Stand-Up Revolution, the highlight show, coming to you from beautiful Long Beach, California. I am your host, Gabriel Iglesias, and I'm just letting you know that it's that time of the year. It's the season. Why are you wearing white gloves? I don't know, because it came with the hat. And anyways, you guys, I want to introduce you to a really, really good friend of mine by the name of Gina Brion. Gina Brion is wonderful. She's amazing. She's fantastic. I can't say enough things about this girl. She's from the East Coast. That's right. And she has a special on Nuvo TV entitled Pacifically Speaking, which ironically enough was produced by somebody. That explains why he keeps complimenting her. Well, you guys are going to love her because she's funny. So check her out. Enjoy her. Here she is, Miss Gina Brion.
Every girl that I grew up with had that really thick Puerto Rican, like Rosie Perez, like, shut up, stupid, you so stupid, stupid. I was the only girl that didn't talk like that. I was so jealous of those chicks until I realized that if you talk like that your whole life, at some point you're gonna have to get a grown person job. Let's be honest, that's gonna be hilarious. Right, the day you walk into a courtroom and your lawyer's like, but he did it, Your Honor. Not because you're looking at him like he's guilty when I told you he did it. Did I win yet? I won yet? I won? No, you gotta specifically tell me. Thank you for getting the last part of that. Bravo. You'd be amazed at how many times I've done that in the Bronx and had girls go, I don't know what she specifically meant by that last one. I actually ran into a girl that I grew up with recently. I was back home. So now I have to have like a whole conversation with her, right? Exactly. So I asked her, I'm like, what's been going on with your life? How you been doing? I kid you not, she looks at me and goes, you're not gonna believe this. I'm a nurse in a hospital. Oh my God, you're right, I don't believe you. But can you imagine, like, being laid up in a hospital and that chick walks in? Like, I don't know if you've ever been laid up in a hospital before. I have. And it's scary. You have to trust a stranger with your life. Imagine being there and she walks in holding your chart all official. And she comes in like, the other day I had looked at your chart. And you're not gonna make it. That's messed up, right? You spent all this money. Damn, we can't even save you. If I was you, I would sue for real, but I'm gonna do what I can. So do you want chicken or fish? No, you gotta specifically tell me. I think it would be so great if she walked back in like 5 minutes later and she was like, oh, my bad, I was reading your horoscope. No, because it says here that you are a Cancer, and I was like, damn. How I'm gonna tell her that? Some girls, they just try to lie to themselves, some ladies. Like, I have a girlfriend of mine, she calls herself a cougar. She's dating a younger guy, she's like, I'm a cougar. I'm like, you're an idiot, stop. I just don't like that. I don't like when women call. Like, if you're an older woman and you date a younger guy, good for you. You can't find a good man, raise one. It's not my job to judge you. Not my job. You gotta do what you gotta do. But don't liken yourself to a predatory animal. Why would you do that? You like the sound of that, ladies? You're gonna be so hard up for man meat that you gotta hunt it. And you gotta hunt the younger ones because their legs are weaker and they don't run as fast. Older guys can sense a crazy chick coming, right? Like, is that Sharon? My knee's acting up. I had to stop shopping with my younger friends because they're all like shopping at young people's stores. Like, they all go to stores like Forever 21, which is like a great name for a store. It's like, I'm gonna be 21 forever. I couldn't go to that store. I can't. Like, you reach your grown womanness, you have to shop at other places. I just couldn't bear to walk in, and I can't stand it when I see like 40-year-old women walking out of that store. I'm like, give me the bag. Give me the bag and walk over to JCPenney like a grown-up. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.
There you have it, you guys. guys, Miss Gina Brion. Don't forget to follow her right there. And don't forget, next week is our special holiday edition of Stand Up Revolution, the highlight show, where I will be featuring my good friend, Mr. Lance Patrick. He's giving away who's going to be on the show next week. Yes, I am. Because I want you to get ready. Because you need a whole week to prepare for Lance Patrick. The man, the myth, the legend, the white unicorn. He's coming next week. Stand Up Revolution, the highlight show. Don't forget to subscribe. Because if you subscribe, you will see Lance Patrick, the white unicorn, next week. Stand Up Revolution.
To the fluffy, baby, to the fluffy. He's like, all right, you're not Asian, so I guess that makes you what, like Middle Eastern, right? I was like, whoa, 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 Asian it is. Take it easy, buddy.
Dad, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, what? Tell me what? They stole my phone. I'm like, that's why you're talking.